past couple years have been trying. I've lost all my clients and work, and I'm kind of left with no assets, no income, no network, no prospects. I was fortunate enough to find some part-time work throughout the summer, and I've just bought a ticket back to Tokyo. I have enough to get by for a few months, but I basically have a few months to figure it out and see if this will work. Even if it doesn't, it already has in my mind. You gotta stay in that state, right? I don't feel late or old, but there is a different kind of pressure, I guess, when it comes to, I don't know, moving overseas without a plan. Well, I have a vision, an idea, and I see there's so many examples of people doing that, regardless of age or experience. And this is my variation of that. Most of my videos are not going to be like this. They're going to be more, I don't know, like more B-roll and narrations, vlog style, mini films, stuff like that about travel. And I'll be making some art along the way and different creative projects. But yeah, a big theme is just starting over at 38 sounds nuanced and not negative, but just, I mean, it looks good for a title and, you know, getting in front of the right people, but it shouldn't be at the forefront of what you're doing. Age and focusing on like the lack of something, you know. I see this as an opportunity when I have like a blank slate, like this, like a canvas that's just nothing on it, and I get to paint what I want. And I'm starting in Tokyo. I spend a lot of time in Tokyo. Videos, art, traveling. If you want to follow this journey of building something, creating something, exploring, finding something, there's this quote. It's like, how do you know you're on the right path and not somebody else's? Because you'll look down and you won't see a path. Or like Carl Jung would say, like, if the path is clear, then you're probably on somebody else's. You know, quotes are great. Sometimes they just explain things that you feel better than you ever could. Maybe I'll get better at making my own quotes and explaining things. But yeah. So I'm going to be leaving in 3 weeks, and I'll be documenting all that and just creating these projects in art, exploring and figuring it out. And if you're still confused, like, what are you doing? Like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I have like some visions and ideas, and maybe you do too. And I mean, hopefully this can be like inspiring and stuff. But that's what I'm doing. And I just bought the Tokyo, I just bought the ticket to Tokyo. So there's really no going back. And I think the safe and responsible thing would be like to keep pursuing the part-time work and turn it into full-time work and go with the safe, secure route and, you know, like find stability. But no, I'm going to invest everything into barely scraping by for the next 3 months. You know, however thousands of miles on the other side of the world, because that is just way more fun and interesting. What a great story. I don't know. These talking head videos, I feel like sometimes I'll post them when I have something to say. I had like another account, like another project, because I have a few projects because I can't focus on one thing, but somebody like left a comment that like they were talking to the algorithm, but they were talking to me like, please don't show me low effort content anymore. Like, I don't really care what people think, but it's also kind of like, it's funny because I've had to make like hundreds of videos and spend I don't know how many hours practicing talking to a camera, because it is kind of awkward. And if I looked low effort talking to a camera, I guess it's kind of a compliment. But let me know if you think these talking head videos are low effort, or not low. Let me know if you prefer, or like why you would prefer something that's more polished compared to maybe just talking head videos, or a mixture. I like a mixture because sometimes I don't know, I like something else, like a little journal and that I'm sharing with everyone. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. We're going to Tokyo a few weeks. I'll probably have some videos in between there about life, art, you know, never being too late to become whoever you want. Exploring all sorts of cool concepts, you know, through creativity. Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to follow the journey and you're like, you know what, this sounds cool. I want to do something like that too. Or I just want to follow, live vicariously through me. I don't know. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.